Welcome back. I'm back with my mom here,
Hi.
and we finished season 2 of Kuroko no Basuke last week. How do you feel about that?
I loved it. I loved the entire second season. It was so much fun.
It's my favorite season, and I'm glad that it's so far your favorite season.
It was very interesting. First season, I thought, oh my God, this is never, ever going to end. It just dragged and dragged and dragged. The second season was awesome. I really loved it.
So you liked it?
Loved it.
It's my favorite season of anything, and I'm glad you liked it. But I've got some questions for you again.
Okay.
Are you excited? Are you ready to go? Oh, we're filming outside, so now there's dogs and stuff outside. So extra stuff. You ready?
Yes.
Let's go. So how did you like it in comparison to the first season?
Oh, it was a 10 off the charts compared to first season. Like I said, first season, I didn't think I was going to be this interested in it. I wasn't interested first season, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried it, and I kept on watching it, and I'm so glad I did because it was well worth it. It was well worth it.
You picked a lot of enthusiasm last video then.
No, I mean, I was excited to watch it, but
In comparison,
comparison,
you were a lot more excited.
Yes, I was more into it this time.
We got a lot of new characters this season. We got a lot. Not as many as last season, but we got a lot this season. What did you think about each of them?
Okay.
I'll start you off with your favorite, who I know you really like, is Alex, who is Kagami and Himuro's old teacher back in America, who came back to check things out.
Hilarious. She was hilarious. I really like her. Really like her. I just think she's funny.
She is very
She's funny. She's like she don't care. But when it comes down to
basketball,
she's totally serious. But she's hilarious.
She should be a WNBA player.
She's hilarious. I love her. I think she brings a great addition to the show. Yeah.
Brought some good moments.
Some good moments. She never wears her clothes. She's always got her clothes off. It's hilarious. I love that.
I thought that would be something that you were not super about, and would kind of turn you off from her. But I'm glad that you didn't hate it.
I did not hate it. Actually, I'm really glad that this season they brought some comedy, some fun into the show because it was.
Season 2 is a lot funnier.
First season is drug, and when they threw the comedy in this season, it just made it so much more enjoyable to watch.
Okay.
And I think my favorite one was when they were at the.
We're not there yet. Wait, hold your excitement. Hold your excitement. We had a couple others. We met Himuro, which was Kagami's brother, and one of Alex's old students. What did you feel for him?
Not much.
Is he like a little too much?
He is a little too much.
A little extra?
He's a treat. He's a real treat.
With his 2006 emo haircut?
Yeah, he's a real treat. And then we had...
we have Murasaki Bara, who is on the Himuro's team, and he's a Generation of Miracles member.
Yeah.
Feelings for him.
Not many.
Also
Not
a little
many.
extra.
Had a little extra... Yeah, we did a little bit of a couple of treats
You thought
this
he was
season.
too angry.
I did. He was a little angry. I don't know why everybody's so mad on this show.
They're very passionate.
There's a fine line between passionate and being angry.
They're teenage boys. I mean, there's no
depressed. They're
between
so
them.
mad. They're dark. Their
are.
characters are really dark. Some of their characters are really dark. I'll be glad when we get past that.
Okay. I mean, if you think we're gonna get past that, then that's fantastic.
Maybe in third season we'll get past that.
We also met, and I only bring him up because he sticks around for a little bit. We met Hanamiya, who was on the Kurosaki Daiichi team, and he was responsible for a lot of bad things for our team.
I can't even...
He's not your favorite character.
He is not my favorite. I have several that's not my favorite. But it's okay. I'm still sticking with it, so...
He's not my favorite character. Far from my favorite character. Probably, I mean, I would say he's probably my most least liked favorite character.
I think so too.
Just so awful. Like, without reason. He gets up on people's pain.
He does.
And that's
it's like, oh, are you hurt? Oh,
that's
joy.
Fantastic. That's what I'm into. And then we met our final Generation Miracles member, Akashi. Where he gets an introduction, alright? The scissor scene. It's very infamous for everybody. Did he kind of freak you out?
A little bit. Like I said, this TV show is
it gets very extra.
It's new. I mean, it's new. It's different for me, but I'm sticking in there. I'm gonna stick in there with it, and I'm looking forward to watching the 3rd season. And I hope the 3rd season is.
I think we really like it, but we also had some old characters, of course, come back, and you had some different opinions on some of them. You felt some different emotions about Amine, I know particularly, because you said he was your least favorite last time.
He was my least favorite. I really didn't like him last time.
And how do you feel for him? Do you feel like he's developed?
I think that he is coming around, and
do you feel any sympathy for him?
I do, a little. I do, but I like him this season. So I think that he's not as
mean and angry.
He is not. No, he's not. He's not as mean as he's not as angry. And you really kind of like him. I mean, he's starting to be. He wants people to like him now. He wants to be friends with people.
He reminds me, and I bring this up because it's your favorite show. He kind of reminds me of Tim Riggins. And that he's very he's kind of like misunderstood and
very misunderstood.
And kind of angry and violent, but like he doesn't really mean it.
But you have to love him. Sad. Yeah, but you love him.
That's exactly.
You love him. He's the bad boy.
Yeah. I would, yeah.
He's the bad boy that you want to love.
Yeah. He's just so sad.
Everybody loves a bad boy,
He's just very sad. And then of course, his partner in crime, Amoy. You still don't like her though, and that stresses me out because I love her.
I do not like her.
Why do you not like her?
I just don't like her.
Why do you not like her?
I told you in the last video, she's a little snitch. I don't like her.
That's her job. That is her job to know people's information.
I understand that, but I just don't like that. I don't like that.
Are you more upset with her because of that, or because of her being with Kuroko?
I don't like her being with Kuroko either, so still not liking that. So, still not liking that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that goes away in season 3 because it doesn't.
Oh well, it is what it is.
But you get to see. I think you get to see more of them interact in season 3, and I think it makes more sense of why she likes him so much, and that it's not.
Well, I hope that storyline.
In the anime, it comes off kind of a bit more superficial.
I hope that storyline develops so that I can like her.
Take arc is so soon. Flashbacks.
Let's talk about.
Do you have any
graphics?
Oh, do you want to skip to that? I was gonna. We can skip to that. I can bulk in some other questions with some of the other ones. So you felt differently about the art style.
I love the art style this season. It wasn't.
Production IG got that sick animation upgrade.
First season was just like, what is going on? This season, everything was well defined. The colors were great. You didn't have all this weird stuff. I mean, unnecessary weird stuff.
It's not as dirty.
My favorite thing was when they went into the zone.
Zone is so cool.
Like, what are they doing? What is that? Turner's like, they're in the zone. I'm like,
Zone is really cool.
Loved it. So, yeah, the graphics and demographics, everything was really awesome this season.
I'm glad you weren't as focused on like this part of it.
Yeah, remember the first season they had all this, and you're like, what is that? What was that supposed to be? Shading, facial hair. What is all that?
We get some characters with a little bit of facial hair.
Well, that's okay, but their graphics last season was terrible.
We got a money upgrade because I think they went into it being like, well, people are gonna like it, but are they really gonna like it enough to where we can keep going with the show? And luckily they did.
What's gonna stink is there's only 3 seasons.
Yeah, next season.
So now I'm invested in. I don't have.
Well, we have a Christmas special coming. Well, it's not really a Christmas special, but it comes out on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We'll watch that. And there's extra stuff too. They have like a blooper kind of real thing.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And then they have like a couple extra episodes that we can find.
That'll be fun. Let's talk about the coach.
Which one?
Our coach.
You want to talk about Rico? I didn't realize you liked her as much as you did, but I do love her.
Rico. Let's talk about how funny.
You think she's hilarious?
She's hilarious.
Oh yeah, your favorite gag is involving her.
And I love that they put that in the show that she can't cook, and they throw that in there, and I love that so much. I love that.
It makes you laugh every time.
It makes me laugh every time. I mean, it's just funny. I think it's great that they incorporated it this season with her, and they hate it. They're like, oh my God, I don't want to eat that. She's like, oh, what's wrong? But they eat it anyway, so they won't hurt her feelings, or she'll knock them out one if they don't. So.
And that's the scene that we got, I think, last season or this season, where they eat her food, but they don't like it. But they do it so they don't.
They don't want to hurt her feelings, but I think that's great that that's in the show.
And we got to see them more as a team, which is something that we talked about.
I loved it this season because
we're more of a family.
I felt like the first season, everybody was individual. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I'm just going to do what I'm going to do.
Let's put Kagami and Kuroko in the game and let's win it.
Yeah, just two people on a team, while the others are standing over here. So I'm really glad they focused on bringing everybody together as a team this season.
They really love each other.
I know, they're becoming friends and they love each other, and I really like that they're becoming one.
Sweet. They're a sweet team.
So
I really like them. We actually got to see the flashback episodes, how they got to come together. How did you like the flashback episodes?
Yeah, and we talked about this. I wish they would have started when they was like in middle school.
That would have been really interesting.
And worked their way to where they are now.
I think that would have been
because
really interesting.
I understood each character better when they did the flashbacks. And when you get their background on them, I understood them better. So that was a lot of fun to do that.
You'll get to see that stuff soon.
But I really do. I mean, I really wish they would have started when they was in the middle school and then worked their way to where they are now. I think that would have been great.
Mystery.
I guess that is a mystery.
Of what happened, why is Kuroko so upset with the Generation of Miracles?
Why is everybody so angry?
Why is everybody so upset with their lives?
You're a teenager. You're a teenager. Why are you that upset in life? And speaking of that, I can't think of the character's name. We just played him the opposite, the purple hair.
Right? He was new this season.
Poor kid. Why are you so mad?
He just doesn't like basketball. I mean,
okay, you don't like basketball.
But he really does. He really does like basketball. Because you have to go into the zone, you have to love basketball. So, he
portrays himself as, I hate you, I hate everybody, I hate basketball,
I
hate my life, I hate everything. Well, but, oh, hey, I'm just going to go on the court and play anyway.
He likes sweets. He likes food.
So,
and he likes Himuro. They hang out all the time. So, there's two things in life.
Well, it might as well just be him on the basketball court because I'm the team.
He legitimately probably could play the entire game.
I'm sure that he could. But it's like legitimate. He could. But that's how I think that he feels.
Okay. I won't tell you that. That's your opinion.
Do you not feel that way? That when he gets on the court, it's like, oh, hey, it's all me.
Well, I've seen more than you have, so I know.
Well, you've seen third season, so anyway, that's
my personal
opinion right now.
That makes sense. I can see where you're coming from with that.
Okay.
We had a lot of key games this season.
And I don't remember any of them except for the last one, to be honest with you. So.
They're pretty, the Minarima game, that was basically, the big thing was the tie. And that was a decent game. Not my favorite.
I like the games better this season. I don't know, like I said, the way the graphics and their,
the pacing is a lot better.
The pacing is a lot better.
I would say. Even though they're long. They're longer, but I feel like you get more out of them.
Yeah. This
season.
Got more action instead of being like they're standing up for 5 minutes running down the court and they're not getting anywhere. Is that not true?
Yeah.
So they did a lot better on that. We still had that, but it's just like they're running down the court for 5 minutes and
just having a conversation.
You're not closer to the goal, so
and just
having a conversation,
talking.
but you're supposed to be running. But so they did a lot better, I think, this season.
Basketball would be so different with the show.
Anyway.
And we had, right after that, we had the Kurosaki Daichi game, which is where where you felt we came together as a team. Everybody came together. Not the last game. This wasn't the last game. Remember where, we all kind of came together for Kyoshi, and he defended the team. How do you feel about him now, actually? Because you got to learn his backstory.
I like Kyoshi now.
He's my favorite.
No, I know he is. I like him now.
I think that how you feel about Kuroko is how I feel about him. That's the best character.
So, hey, what are we gonna do?
So that was a good game, and then we had the Amine game, which that's my favorite game. where we got to see Zone for the first time.
Yeah.
That was intense. And then we got to see Amine kind of like become a person again.
Imagine that.
He lost. He finally lost.
He lost, and I love that. I love that he lost.
He looks so at peace.
Maybe that'll make him a little bit more humble and.
He looks so at peace. His face when they lose is just makes you feel weird for them. He'll be happier.
I hope so. Maybe I don't know. Maybe when he plays, he just looks like that because he's so stressed out that he feels he's got all this pressure.
Okay, can we talk about it? He doesn't look like that in the manga. He does not look like he is 40 years old with all of these lines on his face. He doesn't look like that. They only make him that way in the anime, and it like blows people's minds. Like anytime that anybody talks about, they're like, why did production ask you to do this? He doesn't look like this. He's the only character they do it to.
I wonder why.
No idea. And it just makes him look. I mean, I would say after this point, he doesn't quite look as upset all the time.
Why y'all do that?
He doesn't look as upset all the time, but like he looks grumpy now. Like he just kind of looks like he's just got like a grumpy look on his
grumpy
face.
Cat.
What did you? I can't remember. I can't remember what you said, but it was like before we played them, and you were like, I mean, it was just kind of mean, but his captain was just like really rude and awful. You don't like the rest of his team.
No, who does?
Sakurai is really sweet.
Well,
he's the little guy.
I know, but we can't.
He doesn't look like he fits in in his team.
Well, maybe you'll
know
see
warm
next
up to
season.
some of them.
Maybe.
And then our last game, of course, was the Yosemite game.
Loved.
You really like that game? That's not even
I really love the
remotely
last
close
game.
to one of my favorite games.
Really?
Yeah.
I really love the last game, and I'll tell you why. Because everybody came together as a team.
Mhm.
I mean, they were like, okay.
More as time goes on, I think we
not 3 players are playing on when you have 15 players, and it was just 3 players.
I think once we added everybody, it really, we all just kind of like, it kind of just became like more of a closer thing.
Right.
Because he founded the team.
Right. But everybody came together.
Yeah.
And they were, and what I really liked too is like, oh, well, you stand here and do this, and you stand here and do that. No, they traded off, and they came together as a team, and I really, really like that.
Yeah.
And so I think now they're all becoming friends, and they kind of start caring about each other. So
family.
Yeah. So
that, you would say that was your favorite game?
So far.
That's really interesting.
So far, so.
What was your favorite episode that we watched?
My favorite episode was when they went to the hot springs.
I always say that's the best episode, hands down, and I'm glad you agree. Like, out of the entire show, that entire episode just really...
It was hilarious, and I'm so, like I said before...
It's so silly.
I'm so glad they put some humor into this show, instead of everybody just being stoic and...
So
the Hot Springs episode's favorite, hands down.
You like the more of the slice of life episodes than you do the episodes where we're like actually playing.
Yeah. Well, because you get to know the characters more, and it's fun seeing them playing around. And
I can't even call it filler because we end up learning things.
Yeah.
Like that plot-wise are really important. So, yeah, I like that.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
That's my favorite episode.
It was great. I loved it. I loved it. I loved when Rico and
when she comes up behind
what's her name? Moy.
Hey.
They were into the hot tub. That was hilarious. I love that. So I want to see how their relationship goes, friendship develops next season.
I just want them to be friends so bad.
I know.
You don't like her though, so you don't.
I don't.
You don't like her because she's mean. She's mean for Rico, but she's not mean. She's just like teasing her because they're competition. They're competition. It's competition. She's so nice and you'll see. She's so nice in here. You'll learn to love her. You will love her. You'll like her.
Anyway, the hot tub scene was my favorite scene. So. And when they got the food poisoning, or she put sleeping pills in her food.
Oh, when they went back to Kagami's apartment? That's a good episode.
When she could, that was pretty funny.
And he walked in.
I just love the expressions. It's like, no, you eat it. No, you eat it. No. Well, just take a bite.
When Hugo's like, Kuroko, hey, will you eat this first? And he's like, Captain, that's really shady of you to say. You're acting real shady about this. So, did any of your expectations for season 2 that you predicted Did any of them come true?
Did I predict any?
You predicted that there was going to be drama and betrayal and anger and maybe some happy times.
Happy times.
There was some betrayal. So
A little bit of betrayal.
kind of betrayed Kagami, I would say.
I think so. There's a little bit of drama. It's all in there.
Do you think that they'll stay brothers?
I think they will. In the end, I think they will stay brothers.
Do you want them to stay brothers?
I want them to stay brothers.
Despite you not having a lot of positive feelings with Nero.
But this is brother. They've known each other
Since 3rd grade.
Exactly. So
Since he moved to America.
they gotta love each other. In the end, I hope that they do.
Do you have any?
We'll see.
Do you have any expectations for next season?
Okay, next season I'd like to see a little bit more humor. And I want their friendships to develop more.
Mm-hmm.
And to win.
You think we'll win the Wonder Cup?
We're gonna win. I have no doubts.
Do you have any other thoughts?
Nope.
How would you rate the season on a scale of 1 to 10?
9.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you have rated last season? Really?
Yeah.
You just like season 1 that much?
I did. It was a struggle for me to watch season 1.
That's interesting.
A struggle. Well, if you remember last season, because you were like, let's watch. And
I think
really
because
didn't
I
want to
knew
watch it.
the pacing, it took me forever to get through it, and I was like, it's better, I think, just to get through it, because then it's like, once you get over it, it's a bit, because I would say, from the beginning to maybe, like, the first Almina game, it struggles a little bit in pacing-wise. It's not like that in the manga, actually, but it's like that, I think, anime-wise. And I think once you get over that hump, it's a lot better.
I guess because, this season I was like, oh yeah, I didn't mind watching 3 or 4 episodes at one time.
I think we watched that entire second Almina game in one day.
Yeah, we did.
That was like 5 episodes long.
So I was like, oh no, yeah, let's just watch it because it was that interesting. And so.
Is there anybody you want to see more of next season?
Kuroko.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Kuroko or Kagami. They're the main characters.
I know. We really didn't have a lot of...
I feel like, Kuroko got a couple new moves. Sick moves. Kagami got the Meteor Jam. Ah, that's so good.
I like that.
Do you feel like their friendship has developed?
I think so.
I think they got...
I think so. I think they're coming together. I don't think that they were as focused on them two as much as they were the first season.
They were expanding. Them separately.
They were, but you know what I'm saying? They're expanding out to the different characters, and I really like that.
What I like the point of season 2 is to see them grow without each other.
Yeah.
So that
and their characters did.
So that when they come together, they make a better team.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The last basketball game was my favorite. Like I said before, because I just felt like everybody, for once, came together as a team, as friends. Instead of
little family,
instead of you over here or you're over here and you just shut up and sit down and we'll handle it. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I was glad to see that.
I feel like there was a lot of that this season, but it was more of you worked hard, let us do the rest for you.
Yes.
So it was less of a
you
can't do it.
You can't do it. You brought us this far. Let us try. Yeah, let us try to handle it.
Yeah. So they do that a lot for their seniors.
So
they love each other. They all love each other. You said you missed a little bit of Kisei and a little bit of Minarima this season. Because we don't really see Minarima outside his game this season. He gives a little commentary.
Oh, yeah, the horoscope.
Horoscopes.
I still reading the horoscopes, so...
We get to see a lot more Kisei next season.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
I'm excited. So I think we're going to start watching season 3...
next week.
Starting Monday.
Or maybe this weekend if we have time.
If we have time, but probably for sure Monday we're going to start with season 3, so... And I'm pretty sure we'll be done with it by the end of the week.
Oh. Do you have that much confidence?
Yep.
Okay. I'll hold you to it.
I think we'll be okay.
There may be another one of these at the end of the month. Who knows?
Who knows? You never know about us.
So that's all you got to say?
Yeah. I think we're...
Excited to see more Kuroko, more action, more slice of life. Next show, I'll have to think of what to show next. After we finish this, because after this, there's no more.
I know. okay, why do you want to get me to watch the show when there's only 3 seasons?
I mean, I can show you. Look,
who does that?
Look, I can we can start on Naruto. There's 700 episodes of that. There's no, and that's
Is
still
it a basketball game?
It's not. It's about ninjas. Or there's other really long shows. Case Closed is about mysteries. That's been going forever.
We'll see. You never know about us where we'll go after this.
One season. Oh God, Naruto is so long, Mom. Naruto's so long. Do you really want to get started on that show?
No, we'll pick
That
something a
show's-
little bit shorter.
I'll pick you out a nice shoujo slice of life. Nice little romance. Nice little romance show.
Alright, I can do that.
You need something that's not as stressful.
This show's stressful.
The show is very stressful.
Very stressful. Alright.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
I'm editing this differently, so there may not be an end card or an opening card. But if you want to follow me on any social media, that will be down below. And she doesn't have anything. We said we'd make you a Twitter last
we
time.
did say, and we did.
Maybe we'll do it this time. Maybe it'll be down there.
Who knows?
We'll see you next time. Next video.
We'll see you next video. Bye, y'all.
You want to say bye? You did it. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.